Hi, Brienne. Okay. Just reading through your writing here, right? Let's just jump over your compositions. I'm so glad you chose this little illustration. I just love it. I think it's fantastic. Okay, one of the things I want to mention about typographic studies and I've said this before a little bit earlier in a different critique, but you want to compare apples to apples, and by that I mean the type has got to be identical, the background has got to be identical. I shouldn't say the type, I should say the verbiage. Okay, so over here, for example, you've got BS Designs by Bree Sullivan. Over here, you have Homescape Design by Bree Sullivan. So you're not really comparing apples to apples. Do you see what I'm saying? There's different verbiage, which adds different meaning, which kind of inherently changes the entire composition. So my recommendation moving forward, you don't have to do it for this assignment. We'll just continue moving forward. I've got my recommendation for moving forward. But in general, in your typographic studies, remember, you've got to compare apples to apples, meaning once you have your background established, it stays. Once you have your title verbiage established, it stays, okay? I think Homescape Designs is good. I don't know if designs, plural. I think Homescape Design by Bree Sullivan is really, really a really great way to go. My recommendation, and I think this typeface, another thing I wanted to mention is that you also want to vary the typeface. So right here, you've got the same typeface here and here. So you really want to provide as much variety as possible by changing typeface, changing layout, compositional elements in terms of typography, and changing placement and changing proximity, but remaining the same with the verbiage, and definitely changing the typefaces themselves so that your client has a good chance to see different typefaces in action and see how they interact with the formal qualities of, in this case, the background image. I shouldn't even say the background image, I should say the image. Okay, so I think this is working, but I would not recommend using the same typeface by Bree Sullivan as you used as in Homescape Design. So I would definitely recommend, something's going on weird with my mouse, my Bluetooth. I seem to have lost connection on my mouse. So anyways, hopefully it comes back here. But anyways, so what I would say is that when you have your Homescape Design, then by Bree Sullivan, there we go. All right. All right. So watch my cursor. Okay. So Homescape Design. Okay. And the reason I'm placing it so large is because I think you should increase the size of this illustration. Watch my cursor. So really increase the size of that illustration. And then by Bree Sullivan, I would change that just to a regular sans serif typeface right down there. So again, Homescape Design, then the image. You can even have the lamp starting to approach the Homescape Design just to draw a nice connection between the illustration and the title. So Homescape Design, then the illustration, and then by Bree Sullivan down here. I think it's going to be gorgeous. Love it so far. I can't wait to see color applied to this. So those are my recommendations. But if you have any questions, or if you feel more passionate about one of these other layouts, please feel free to pursue that idea. But those are my recommendations. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to let me know. I'll be glad to elaborate. Thank you very much.